Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. Merry Christmas. We have made it live just after 5 once again. I made it back in time for the Queen's speech, and I've just had a coffee to try and sober up from all the wine that I've been drinking. Merrily enjoying myself on this Merry Christmas Day. I hope you've all been enjoying yourself. I've been out for a nice lush walk this afternoon. Got covered in mud, and now we're back chilling out, just relaxing. And you know what? The show must go on. So here we are on Christmas. It's like Christmas Day every day for me when I do these shows. Looking at the figures. Oh, Shelly Mack's in the house already. Merry Christmas. Hope it's fine in Texas. I've never been there before. But yeah, all these places to go visit are on my bucket list. But let's crack on. Let's see what's going on here. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. We have got Bitcoin. Oh, is that price gone up a little bit? Gone to $167 according to CoinDance, 168 according to Preve, but that's a little increase. That's all right. But hash rate, I mean, price means nothing. What on earth are we doing looking at price? We know price is going to come. You know, we'll be looking at that later on going, oh, do you remember the days when we were buying that for $167? I can't wait to see the look at all the shitcoiners' faces. Like, honestly, I really can't. So we've got the hash rate of 0.7%. Not that hash rate means a Scooby-Doo or whatsoever, but, you know, hash rate follows price, which follows value. So, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Bcrash 1.3, CoolCoin 97.9, network nodes same as they ever were since the 15th of November 2018, 2.3% for Bitcoin, 10% for Bcrash, 87.7% for CoolCoin, and we got transactions. This is more like it. Bitcoin smashing it, 66.7 transactions, 2.7% on Bcrash. Have they upped their game or something, or what? Or are they stealing transactions from CoolCoin? Who knows? CoolCoin 30.6, block size 62.6 for Bitcoin, 2.7 for Bcrash, 34.6 for CoolCoin. All right, let's play spot the biggest block on Bcrash, and we'll see if Hathor is mining any blocks with data in it on them. So just choosing a random number here, I can see a 3 to 6, 7, 5, and that's by Hathor. Hathor mining blocks. That looks like Hathor have mined the largest block on Bcrash. Good grief! And they've got a 231 on Bcrash as well. Those other mining companies are going to be absolutely bricking it. Another one, Hathor 201. No longer just simply scooping up those empty blocks, but actually processing data on the Bcrash chain. This is hilarious. And then we look over at Coolcoin, it hasn't changed because they've got the 1 megabyte block sizes, but that's what shitcoiners want. So just leave them to it, basically. So let's have a quick look at Amory's coin on the Bcrash chain, just for lols, because it makes me laugh out loud. Damn, that coffee's good. Here we go. Amory and his money. I like my money. And we've got the bitchin' chain, proof of work, buy network, the bitchin', and then Amory's coin going nowhere, flatlining like the Bcrash chain is in comparison to Coolcoin and Bitcoin. And Hathor, look at that, 37%, chomping up those blocks, and now also processing blocks with data in, squeezing Antpool and BTC top and BTC.com. Further down, second, third, and fourth. A total shitcoin enterprise. Then it's got Binance on there as well for who knows what. Oh, Hathor! Look at this, massively increasing their mining rate on Amory's coin. So he can't have his they're just mining the empty blocks so that none of these other miners can win the block reward. Even though Amory still gets his infrastructure funding plan, whatever you want to call it, of 8% of what's the price of his coin? 8% of like $15 last time we looked at it. Let's just have a check. Here we go. CoinGecko, one more time for lols. Here we go. CoinGecko, BCHA, bitcha. Here we go. BCHA. This is the one. What's it going to be? Below $15. Oh, $16. All these shitcoiners be rubbing their hands together going, oh yeah, money, money. That's hilarious. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, like what? So 10% would be $1.16. So 8% would be what, like $1? Well, you know. Yeah, I suppose what, he's still doing all right, but I mean, it's a total and utter piece of shit. I mean, we're absolutely bonkers. You know, being on such a shitcoin. I just can't believe that they haven't. I mean, I understand that the reason they haven't figured out is because it is a paradox of the centralized starting point. But yeah, you'd think that after beating around the bush after for a while, you know, they'd kind of like, you know, get to grips with it. But you know, clearly not, because they just don't simply want to admit that Craig is Satoshi. But let's spot the biggest block on Bitcoin. Ital immediately with an 8.9 megabyte block. Huobi 4.7. Still got kind of sort of mid-range blocks. Binance. What on earth is Binance doing on there? Scooping up these mid-range blocks. We do not want Binance on the chain unless they have suddenly smelt a rat and they're just like, oh, we're going to be absolutely screwed. We need this one. So Bitcoin, yeah, hash rate, we just looked at this. So again, hash rate will follow price, which follows value. That will come with time and not too much time, to be honest with you, ask me. Coolcoin versus Bcrash. Again, those two chains will just simply stop. Bitcoin versus Bcrash. 49,000 times cheaper. It's almost like we'll round it up. 50,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin. It is 3.4% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin, though. Fools. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Again, Bitcoin winning. Transactions by network. Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block. Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, Bitcoin smashing it. Fees Satoshi, Bitcoin smashing it. Block reward ratio, again, that will come with time because it comes with price, which follows value. Blockchain growth by network, bitchin' chain looking like Amory's coin. And here we are, the hash rate, global hash rate, 7 days. F2 pool still macking it. I mean, I'd love to see the size of their operations because I mean they are just absolutely huge. I mean that's 20% of the entire global hash rate, on the of the Bitcoin chain. 24 hours Binance turning up the heat. BTC.com pulling their stocks up, pushing Poolin down to 6th, but Huobi's still in the race. But Antpool and BTC.com are both Bitmain basically. So this is a Corecoin, Binance loving Corecoin, Jihan loving Corecoin, Antpool loving Corecoin, everybody loving Corecoin. It's an absolute piece of shit. They're going to get served so badly. The Bitcoin chain, Hathor with almost 40%. Looks like Binance has minimized their hashing on that. So has Antpool. Leaving BTC.com to pick up the slack, take up the charge maybe. I don't know what via BTC are doing on there. It just shocks me every time. Whoa! What is this? What is this? Binance back on the chain from out of nowhere, having been booted off. I mean, let me think. So, how much hash rate have they got on? They must have put on a huge amount of hash rate just recently. Maybe upgrading their miners or something. That's what it looks like, because they've put loads of hash rate on Corecoin, and it looks like they've given a little bit to Bitcoin as well. Who knows what for? I mean, they delisted it. So, it's totally hypocritical for them to be mining it if they delisted it. But basically I think they've realised that they need it back badly. I mean, who knows? Sometimes I think some of these people, like the top bods, might listen to my show, but they never admit it, because I've only get maybe 40 or 50 people listening to the show, but they're just like, well, you've got to keep your nose to the ground, see who's saying what. This Satoshi and his little underground crew, the only people that actually have a clue in the entire space. What are they saying? Ooh, crikey, I heard what he said the other day. You know what? That makes sense. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, they might have left it a little bit late, if you ask me personally, but, who knows? But they might be listening. CZ might know who I am. I mean, they call me a controversial figure in the space. Controversial means somebody who tells the truth, basically, in cryptocurrency. That's all it is. That all these other coins are absolute shit coins. But there we go. So let's have a look at Bitcoin Blocks Live. See what this chain is looking like. Oh, don't often see too many. This is motoring along today. 4.5 transactions per second. So again, newbies who might be watching this block, the vertical rectangular blocks you can see moving along. Transactions being broadcast by the generators to the nodes on the network, and you can see who is generating them, the transaction ID, the input, the output, total output, type, and usually the op return as well. That's usually in there. Once it's picked up by the nodes, it's then thrown into the meme pool, where the miners then compete to process the transaction, put it in a block, and store it on the blockchain in order to win the Coinbase, which is the block reward. So as you can see, look, ooh, an 85 megabyte block. Yeah, not too shabby, with just 9,000 transactions in there. So it must have been quite large data volumes in there. But total fees $14. So let me think. The current rate is 6.25 bitcoins, so it's at least $800. So we're hoping early next year that the fees in the block are going to change from $14 to over $800. $800. I mean, and that's literally just around the corner. It's going to be absolutely immense to watch. But shitcoiners wouldn't understand this, because shitcoiners got shit for brains. Let's have a quick look at these other metrics again, just for newbies. This is BitInfo charts. You've got the rich list up here with loads of wallets in it, with shitcoins and bitcoins in. But the transactions last 24 hours is an interesting one. XRP seem to be turning up, basically trying to legitimize themselves. It will just be wash trading, literally moving digital shit backwards and forwards. It's just such a load of crap. But we'll have a look at average transactions per hour, because this is where the value is. Let's just put XRP in there for lols. We'll take Dogecoin out because that's a complete waste of time. But we'll definitely have Bitcoin in there. There we go. Go to a log. Go to 3 years. Let's have a look at this. So, XRP transactions in the red. Look at that. I mean, they've only like recently just turned it up, but kind of like bobbing along next to Ethereum. There's really not too much in it, to be honest. Oh no, well, XRP transactions, they just turned up the heat, but if we move it down a little bit, where there was more, there we go. XRP transactions typically 1.2 million, Ethereum 1.1 million. There's really not a lot in it. Really not a lot in it at all. BSV chomping at the bit, which will render all those other shitcoins absolutely superfluous and totally unnecessary, is what's going to happen to them. But let's check out some of our other metrics before we get into the exciting stuff, which is crypto Twitter. Let's have a look at the coin crap chart. God, I get so carried away. I'm just so not bothered about the price of these things. But anyway, XRP is the laughing stock at the moment. We'll see what's going on there. But Bitcoin just knocking on the door, or just over $24,000. And then we've got XRP. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, this is hilarious. Up and down like a horse draws. Here we go. Ups and down. Can't make its mind. Doesn't know what it wants to do. But look at that. It goes down, and then it shoots up, and it comes down again. This is just shitcoin traders. Just dirtbag traders doing their dirtbag things. Honestly, just trying to centralize the supply of these shitcoins into their own pockets to make it absolutely worthless. They're not contributing to the increase in the economy of them whatsoever. It's just so ridiculous, so ridiculous. But let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. Oh, it's on a little bit of a charge again. Dirty traders just taking profits out. The moment the price goes up, again, they just have to be shaken out. And if you ask me, they're going to be shaken out with the volume of transactions. You know, I mean, they're probably going to be trying to pump and dump it. But to be honest with you, I think somebody's going to be waiting for them. A bigger fish than the fish that they currently are is going to be waiting for their weak hands to try and like pump and dump it. Literally, traders are like piranhas. You know, they're absolute parasites on the system, doing nothing but taking value away all the time, centralizing it. And yet people love their programs. I was watching, these MM Crypto. God, that guy's annoying. He's going, oh, thanks guys, we've got like 70,000 views on each of these videos. And he's genuinely got about 70,000 views on each of his videos. And he uploads crap every day. So it just goes to show you that, I mean, you know, these parasites are just huge. They literally just have to be shaken out. You know, I mean, it's so dumb just watching number go up when they have no idea what's coming. You know, otherwise, I mean, if they knew what was coming, they would realize that BTC had a fundamental value of 0. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's have a quick look at crypto Twitter, some of our other metrics for this Christmas day. Let's have a quick look at I Am Satoshi. See how he is getting on. Here we go. And when that comes up, I am maybe 58,000 followers. Look at that. 58,214 followers. That is massive. Because apparently the guys at Ripple were ripping on Ethereum. And so he said here, it looks like Ripple XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. They're claiming that their shitcoin could not be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled. I mean, well, he can laugh at that one, saying Chinese control, because he's just like, no, I, myself, and the Ethereum Foundation control Ethereum. What are you laughing at? And it's like, okay, well, Chinese miners have got 80% of the mining, but if they turn their mining off, it just means that all the other miners all around the world just simply get more Bitcoin. That's what makes it competitive. Chinese do not control it. You know, but I mean, again, this goes to show you that the guys at Ripple who have actually said this, literally how clueless they really are. And this is Brad Garlinghouse, who kind of like presents well, wears a suit. You know, he's got his like designer stubble, wears glasses to make himself look intelligent. You know, an absolute fool. Like, none of these people have any clue whatsoever. They go in front of a camera and they can just like, they can talk well. That is it. Try and put their point across. You know, but I mean, the newsreaders don't have a clue what's going on anyway. So you could basically feed them any bullshit and they would just think it sounded good. You know, they just like smile at each other and say, oh, you know, don't make me look stupid on television. You know, just try and make me look good, try and make it look as though I understand what I'm talking about, and tell me that my questions are really good. Yeah, and they're just being lied to. It's just absolutely hilarious. But so these are the pictures that Vitalik has put up. So this was a factual background. XRP is a fully functional currency that offers a better alternative to Bitcoin. No, it's nothing like an alternative to Bitcoin. Oh my god. I mean, somebody actually wrote this crap. Can you believe it? XRP is a widely adopted digital asset based on an open source blockchain technology with an extremely robust, fully functioning currency market. XRP consistently ranks amongst the top 3. So what? Virtual currencies by market capitalization, as if that's got anything to do with it. Alongside Bitcoin and Ether, the 2 Chinese-controlled virtual currencies that the SEC has stated are not securities. Oh my god. Like, who wrote this crap? Like, this is not going to go away. I mean, whoever wrote this is absolutely doolally. You know, no clue whatsoever. Which just goes to show you XRP is a complete and utter piece of shit. If they've got somebody as stupid as this actually working for them, trying to put this forward as an argument. It's absolutely insane. Let's see what it says. Policy reasons a council against finding XRP to be an investment contract. Innovation in a cryptocurrency industry will be ceded to China. The Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains are highly susceptible to Chinese control because both are subject to simple majority rule. No, they're not. Whereas the XRPL prevents comparable centralization. What? Ripple totally control XRP. It is an absolute centralized piece of crap project. Oh my god, I can't believe they've got the audacity to put these forward as arguments. I mean, do they honestly think that the regulators are going to believe this crap? It's just absolutely shocking. It just blows my mind, to be honest with you, that people can be this dumb. You know, but here we are, you know, in front of our very eyes. This was a cracking one. This was cracking. Again, I don't know if this was legit, but it was really funny anyway. So this was apparently the Prime Minister of Tuvalu, and he just tweeted back here, at Peter McCormack, if I wanted to hear from an arsehole, I'd fart. I mean, I did check his profile and I started following him to see whether or not that was legit or not. It wasn't on there, but I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Anyone else in there? Just put your handles and paymails in there. I know there was usually like Connor sneaks in there in the last minute. See anyone else? I think that's it. Nice one. Yeah, there we go, peeps. Phew! Well, that actually went all right. I thought I was going to struggle because of the amount of wine I consumed. Do you know what that means? That means I can consume some more, which is what I will do right now while I watch some epic Christmas movies like, you know, Die Hard or James Bond or something like that. Who knows? But we will be back tomorrow, as ever, on Boxing Day. So enjoy the rest of your Christmas day. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, joy giving. Same time tomorrow. Catch you later. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.